It's great to get away from the city. I've been looking forward to this all year.
Fresh air. I can't wait to see those beautiful mountains again.
Me too. There's nothing like a weekend of horseback riding.
Look out, nature. Here we come. Silver Valley Stables. This is it.
Welcome back, girls.
Hi, Mrs. Hepburn.
I'm so glad you're here. You made it just before the rain.
Rain? But it's such a beautiful day.
It's the horses. They always know when a storm's brewing.
Well, you guys are nice and dry. But what about the horses in the corral, Mrs. Hepburn?
Don't worry, Barbie. Horses don't mind a little rain. Let me show you to your rooms. It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
Good morning, Mrs. Hepburn. The horses were right. There was a storm. It was blowing all night.
I know, Barbie. And that's not all. The corral's empty. The wind must have blown open the gate.
The horses could be anywhere. I know, Mrs. Hepburn. We can help you find them. Teresa, Christy, you start searching the riding school, and I'll take the trails.
That's a great idea, Barbie.
Sure thing.
Mrs. Hepburn, maybe you should stay here in case anyone calls or one of the horses comes wandering back. I'll go and saddle up.
Oh, Barbie, how can I ever thank you?
No problem.
If you want to change your outfit, look for the dressing room. It has red doors.
Use the directional buttons or left analog stick to choose an item of clothing. Press the X button to choose a different top. You can come back here at any time to pick out new outfits.
Barbie, why don't you head to the stables and pick out a horse?
You can choose a horse to ride on the trails in here.
Well done. Sometimes you will need to explore areas on foot, so you'll need to get off your horse. To do this, press the triangle button again, and you will climb down.
Good girl. You're such a good horse.
Great job! Now, press the triangle button to mount your horse and start riding the trails. That's great! You're ready to leave the stables. Good work, Barbie. Why don't you look for the entrance to the first forest trail? I think this is the first place you should look for the missing horses.
Yeah! The friendship meter shows us how happy our horse is. When it starts to go down, it means our horse needs some attention. She may be hungry or thirsty, or just want to be cleaned or patted. Good girl. To rescue a foal, get off the horse and walk up to it. When we're close to the foal, press the circle button to pet the foal and gain its trust. Let's lead the foal to the nearest safe point where we can tie it up. Follow the arrow to get to the closest safe point. Christy, Barbie here. I've located a foal and got her to a safe point. Can you send someone to pick her up? Look, a key has appeared. Press the X button to use the key to open the gate. Great, we opened the gate. Let's head on down the trail. Look at all these coins! Picking up silver coins earns us new outfits back at the stable dressing room. What a pretty river! Let's go! Giddy up! Look, there's a foal in that field. This foal is so cute. A foal is a baby horse. Press the X button to open the gate. There you go, girl. Let's walk the foal to a safe point. Hey, Christy, it's Barbie. Another foal safe and sound. Can you send someone to take her back to the riding school? Look, a chest. To look inside a chest, we need to stand in front of it and press the X button to open it. Look, a clothing bonus. This unlocks an outfit at the stables. Look, there's a porcupine. We should stay out of its way. We need to time our run past the porcupine. Don't let the porcupine touch us. We need to time our run past the porcupine. We'll need to jump over this broken bridge. That's great! We jumped over the broken bridge. Now that we've learned how to jump over things, we'll be able to explore the rest of this trail. Yeah! This forest is so beautiful. All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter is full again. Let's ride! Look, there's a skunk over by that key. We're going to have to get the key to open the gate. Press the triangle button to get off the horse. Great job! We've got the key. Now we can unlock the gate and continue onwards. Remember, as long as you've collected some apples, you'll be able to feed some animals by pressing the X button to drop the apple when an animal's nearby. You're such a good horse. That's a good horse. We can duck to get under low objects like trees. There you go, girl. Let's walk the foal to a safe point. Hi, Christy. I've just rescued a foal. Can you come pick it up? It's at a safe point. What a pretty lake! The friendship meter is full. Let's go. This foal is scared of the nearby skunk. We need to feed the skunk an apple so it'll ignore us. We have an apple already, so we can feed the skunk with that. Remember, press the X button when we're close to the skunk to feed it an apple. Good job! We fed the skunk. Now we can lead the nervous foal to the safe point. There you go, girl. Let's walk the foal to a safe point. Hi, Christy. I found another foal and left him at a safe point. The timer has started. Let's find all the other clocks in the area. Yeah! Giddy up! We beat the clock challenge and won a new ribbon. Giddy up! Giddy up! Our horse is getting really dirty. We better wash her off. We can wash our horse at the stables or in some lakes and rivers. Giddy up! Yeah! Let's go! You're getting dusty, girl. We'd better clean you up. Don't be afraid. Christy, Barbie here. I've located a foal and got her to a safe point. Can you send someone to pick her up? Let's go! This leads up into the mountains. Look up on that high cliff! There's one of the missing foals! Maybe we can climb up that ladder to rescue it. Let's move toward the ladder, and when we get to the right spot, we'll start climbing. Move the left analog stick forward to climb up the ladder. Okay, we're almost at the top. foal must be close by. There's the foal! We found it! Don't be afraid. Hey, Teresa, I found the last of the missing foals on this trail. What a beautiful waterfall. Giddy up! Our horse doesn't like to cross narrow paths. We'd better lead her across. Good. Now grab the reins by pressing the square button. That's it. Let's continue on the path and our horse will follow us. Let's lead her a little further. The path is still pretty narrow through here. Let's lead her a little further. The path is still pretty narrow through here. Let's go. Giddy up! Look! It's the first of the missing horses! We need to get close to try and lasso it. When we're close enough to the horse we are trying to lasso, a meter will come up on the right of the screen. When it fills to the top and flashes, press the X button to use the lasso and rescue the horse. That horse is really fast. Let's keep going. Almost there. Get ready to press the X button to lasso the horse. Yeah. try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Giddy up! This deep water is making it hard for our horse to move fast. Our horse is getting really dirty. We better wash her off. We can wash our horse at the stables or in some lakes and rivers. Press the X button to throw the lasso. Great job! We've rescued one of the horses. Hi, Teresa. I've just rescued a horse. Can you come pick it up and take it back to the riding school?